The U.S. Navy is known to respect many traditions, but few hold the same deep reverence as those traditions meant to remember a fallen shipmate. Since the commissioning of USS Stethem in 1995, the crew has carried on the mission of the U.S. Navy in honor of its namesake, Steelworker Second Class Petty Officer Robert Dean Stethem. Every year, Seabees and crew members of USS Stethem join family members of Robert Stethem to pay their respects.
It's humbling, and at the same time, the family is very proud. We're very proud of the legacy that Rob left. It's a legacy of honor, courage, and commitment, and the ship, since it was commissioned, also has carried on his legacy. So it's wonderful to see them remember him and honor his sacrifice as well.
On June 15, 1985, Robert Stethem was returning to the U.S. from a mission in Greece as part of the Navy underwater construction team. Terrorists took control of the plane, but needed fuel to take off. The hijackers ordered Robert Stethem to use the plane's radio to tell negotiators on the tarmac to refuel the plane. Stethem refused to comply with their demands, knowing that his actions would buy time for ground teams to launch a rescue. His steadfast devotion to duty and to the lives of his fellow passengers lives on as a constant example of the values considered core to what it means to be a U.S. Navy sailor: honor, courage, and commitment. The ceremony stands as a single reminder of the mission which the crew of USS Stethem uphold every day, to live up to his example.
Our ship's namesake comes from Robert Dean Stethem, but on the ship, his family, and on the ship, we go by Robbie. Everything we do it for Robbie, to make Robbie proud. This ceremony is important to the family to let them know that he's not forgotten. We know the story. We share the loss with the family as well. And we do have him in mind. And I feel like a ceremony like this is very important to the crew. No matter how long you've been on the ship or whether you're new to the ship, it reminds us of the purpose why we're here. It reminds us that there's a history behind this ship, the namesake of this ship, and it motivates us.
USS Stethem continues to serve much like other Navy ships, but with this annual ceremony, they honor a rare bond among themselves, knowing exactly what it takes to be a hero. Petty Officer Kirk Putnam, Yokosuka Naval Base, Japan.